Taking a little hobble down memory lane?
Kane.
Cast your thoughts back to this, Angela. I could strangle you for what you've done.
What did I do?
Just don't play the innocent lamb with me. You smear your lipstick on this handkerchief to try to tear me and Tina apart? Well, you'd be dead and buried before I let you get away with this.
I trusted you when you told me you loved me. As far as marriage is concerned, here, why don't you propose to your wife?
Tina, come on. Wait. Tina?
Cord, I'm sorry, I was just...
Crying?
No, it's this, hay fever I have. I'm just surprised it's lasting so late in the summer.
Tina, come on. I can tell you're upset. And I think I know what it is.
You do?
Yeah, I figured it all out, Tina. I know everything now.
Aunt Kiki always said that bad news always goes down better when there's something in your stomach. Of course, she always meant gin.
What bad news?
Marty, what happened?
Hank heard from the police lab today. They finished testing your sweatband.
And?
After all those weeks outside, there's not one trace of my blood and saliva left. Everything got washed away. It can't help my case at all now.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wait, it can't be used as evidence?
Oh, no, I heard Hank Gannon myself. He was hoping to use that in the next trial.
Well, he's not anymore. The only chance we have of nailing those guys is if they confess. And we've got more of a chance of being hit by lightning than of them admitting to what they did to me.
No, come on, I don't know. You know, it's possible. He could do it. He could say something.
Yeah, you know, he was pretty close to cracking at that last trial.
Come on. How's Powell going to confess to raping me if he can't even tell the truth about why Luna went after Todd in that alley? No way. Powell is never going to come forward.
Well, well, look who finally turned up.
Hank, thanks for meeting us.
Yeah, my pleasure. I hope. So what'd you find our young friend there?
That doesn't matter. The point is, Powell's here, you're here, and I definitely think Detective Manzo should be here. Our young friend would like to make a statement about Luna Moody's supposed attack on Todd Manning. Isn't that right, Powell?
Out of the way. Forget that. Check his lines.
You're gonna be okay.
Check his line.
Pulse rapid, breathing rapid and shallow. His veins are right, still open and running.
Hang on, kid.
Doctor, what happened to him? You really died. You tried to kill him again, didn't you? You tried to kill him again! What did she do to him?
You'll have to leave, both of you. I'm going to want a glucose electrolyte stack.
Out! How'd you plan to finish the job, Ms. Moody? A pillow over his face? A quick injection, or do you have another pipe hidden in your purse?
I just came by to see him. I didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's what it is. That's what he looks like. There he is, right there.
Do you think I wanted to hurt Todd?
Oh, that's what you did.
I know, and I haven't been able to sleep or eat since it happened, but all my life I've done everything I can to prevent violence, and I wouldn't have done it if I had saw what he was doing to Marty.
Well, save it for the jury, lady. I mean, you may talk sweetness and like some new age flake, but you are still a criminal, and I am personally going to see to it that you pay for what you did to Todd.
Lord. Powell Lord III with 2 L's.
Address.
Currently, Oak Street Hotel, 135 River Street, Landry.
All right, Hank, what the hell's so important I had to rush down here? I got a hot lead on the Bendis case.
We got a hotter lead on the Manning case.
Listen, we've got the eyewitness that you and your men couldn't find.
Or wouldn't bother to look for.
I'm sick of you getting in my face.
Oh, well, too bad, because I'm going to stay in your face until you drop the charges against Luna Moody.
Look, Nick, I called you in because Paolo wants to make a statement about what he saw in the alley the other night.
I didn't know you were following this case so close, Hank.
Somebody has to.
You remember me, don't you, Paolo? All right, let's cut to the chase. What happened in the alley that night?
I was at Rhodey's. And I needed some air, so I went out to the alley. And I saw Marty pushed against a crate with Todd pressed against her.
Pressed against her?
He was strangling her so she couldn't move. He tore at her clothes.
Are you sure?
He was strangling her, yelling at her. And Luna Moody was pulling at him, screaming at him to stop. And before I could move, Luna picked up a pipe and hit him. That's how fast it happened.
Kind of drastic, don't you think, hitting a guy upside the head with a pipe?
You don't know Todd, how angry he gets. He wouldn't have gotten off Marty until he... Go on. Put it this way. There's no doubt in my mind that Luna hit him to protect Marty. She could have saved her life.
You know everything.
I know everything about you, Tina.
Cord, you know, I was just sad. That's all. I'm fine. I mean, it's nothing. I'm fine. I'm smiling.
Well, I know your real smile. And that's not it.
I'm sorry.
Look, Tina, what I figured out is, it's kind of painful to talk about. Come on, sit down here with me. You have really been a trooper. I mean, you have been incredible through this whole thing, Tina. I don't know how much of a husband, though, that I have been. And that's why you're so upset, isn't it?
What?
Well, I was thinking that maybe you're upset because I haven't wanted to be intimate with you since that whole fiasco in New York. Yeah, I've been so wrapped up in these fragments of memory that would start to come back to me, things that I can't piece together from this year and a half that's gone from my life. And it's like the last thing on my mind has been wanting to make love to my wife. So I can understand why you would be so upset.
I don't want to make love right now, Cord. It's okay. Believe me.
Tina, I know you, all right? I know. I do remember some things. I remember how free and wild you could be sometimes. I remember how much making love means to you, means to me, to us. And we will be together real soon, Tina. I promise.
You set me up, Angela. Or should I say you set up my motel room, trying to make Tina think we had some kind of torrid affair.
You know, you always did have a hyperactive imagination, or is this just paranoia?
Oh, come on, Angela. Huh? What about that sweater I gave you I've never even seen before? I don't know, that perfume. Or the convenient lipstick stains which match what you're wearing. Now, this dirty trick has you smeared all over it.
You know, Ken, if you weren't so wrong about this, I might think it was funny.
Yeah, well, let's see how funny Tina thinks it is when you tell her, because that's what you're going to do right now.
No, let go of me.
What are you afraid of, huh? If you didn't pull this off, what are you afraid of, Angela? Why don't you just tell the truth for once in your life?
Okay, I admit it. I did it. I rigged your room, and you know what? I would do it again in a second if I had to.
We dare you to feel more comfortable this.
How could you do this to me, Angela?
Why do you think I did it?
Well, that's easy, honey. Revenge, right? Part of your master plan to torture me for running out on you in Texas?
You dope. You know you're great when it comes to comparing shades of lipstick, but you're just blind to everything else.
What are you talking about?
This. Look at this. Did you ever see two more beautiful people in love? Look at those smiles. Those people belong together always, Kane. Anybody can see that.
You're nuts. You know that?
I am in love with you. Now more than ever. And if that is insanity, I don't care.
Are you telling me you're trying to tear Tina and me apart so that I'll come back to you grinning for some snapshot?
I would try anything.
Angela, is this love to you, huh? I mean, rigging my motel room? Like some terrorist planting a bomb, trying to break the heart of the woman I love?
You may love Tina, but how much does she love you?
Honey, we are going to be married.
Well, we were married. Did you love me?
That's it, all right, I'm out of here.
Katie, she has never trusted you. If she did, there is nothing in the world that I could have planted in that room that would have upset her. You have to open your eyes and see this for what it is. This great love of yours is nothing but a bunch of lies.
Hey, I thought you might need something to wash down those cookies.
No, thanks.
Not thirsty?
No, actually, I'm feeling kind of sick.
I know how you feel.
I just cannot believe that after everything we went through to try to find that sweatband, it's not going to help Marty's case at all.
Yeah, tell me about it. I got that hollow feeling in my gut like when we couldn't use Carol Swift's story at the first trial.
Slade was so down about it when he got off the phone with Hank. He wanted to bag a shift at Rhodey's, but I told him he should go.
Well, that's a good call. You got to keep going on no matter what, and that means all of us.
Even so, I know this is a bitter pill for you, Marty. I know how much you wanted to do something.
It's just like working together to find that sweatband. It was like a sign that I could take control back of my life and be in charge.
And now it's back to square one.
Worse. Besides everything feeling totally out of control, Luna could go to jail. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Marty. Hi, this is Hank. Look, I'm down at the police station. Can you meet me down here right away?
Sure, what's going on?
Well, we got a breakthrough in Luna's case. A big one.
Everything you said completely contradicts Todd Manning's statement.
Doesn't surprise me.
So you stand by your story?
It's not a story. It's what happened.
Mr. Manning says he didn't do a thing to provoke Luna Moody's attack.
That's not true. He was attacking her.
So you're telling us Todd Manning's lying?
Yes, he is.
Powell, how much did you have to drink at Rhodey's before you went out into that alley?
I didn't have anything to drink. I was just talking to Jason Webb.
Okay, but wasn't it awfully dark in that alley to be so sure about what you saw?
Oh, come on, man. Isn't there anything you won't do to hang on to Todd Manning's version of the story?
Max, let the man do his job.
Powell, why did Todd attack Miss Saybrook? Did they have some sort of hassle earlier in the day?
I don't know. I hadn't seen either one of them the whole day till I walked into the alley.
This is just in.
Todd Manning almost went down for the count a little while ago, and guess who was in the room at the time? Luna Moody.
I better get over there.
Powell, aren't you and Todd friends?
We're fraternity brothers.
See, that's what I don't get. I mean, you're basically ratting him out here. You're pegging him as a liar. Assault is a felony. Thought you fraternity brothers are supposed to stick together.
I stuck with Todd long enough. It's time I go my own way now. Tell the truth.
Kane, you really think that Tina blew sky high over a couple of tacky items I planted in your hotel room?
When she found that stuff, she was completely shocked.
Wrong. She expected it.
Yeah, right.
Kane, she has never stopped being suspicious of you.
Well, then why did she agree to marry me, Angela?
Did she give you the ring back?
It's none of your business.
Did she start digging for the truth again, asking you all sorts of questions about the insurance job that never even existed?
Well, I told her how you ruined my job with Mr. Igo, if that's what you mean.
And I suppose she bought that. What about those letters that you wrote me? Did you have to explain all those to her, too?
Yes, I told her everything, all right? I was completely honest with her.
And look what it got you. More suspicion. Kane, the woman has never trusted you.
She had a right not to trust me at first. Like, I told her I was Hudson King when I met her. But I have changed now, all right? And she knows that.
Transformed by Tina's love.
Yes.
Ah, into the good, shiny, goody two-shoes of her dreams. I don't think so, Kane. That is just not you.
You don't know who I am anymore, Angela. I have changed in more ways than you could possibly imagine.
Well, Hudson King lives on, and Heinrich Kaiser, and Umberto Calderon.
How do you know about...
You were still flim-flamming, Tina. You were lying to her, and you were lying to yourself.
Angela, you're so far off base. It's funny, okay? I just finished telling you I was completely honest with her.
Really? Oh, so Mr. Squeaky Clean told her about the con that he pulled on Dorian for 50 grand, half of which you still owe her.
I was going to wait until she's less upset about Cord.
Kane, can you honestly stand there and tell me that your whole relationship with Tina is not based on lies?
Angela, just stop it!
Kane, you are a con man. You're a grifter. You always have been. It is in your gut. Now, wouldn't you rather be with someone who knows that, who loves you for it, unconditionally, or someone who you have to lie to forever?
You want to hear a little secret?
What?
You are the one who has held this family together, Tina.
Cord?
No, I mean it. You are really amazing, you know? I mean, every time that I would flip out about, you know, these memories coming back, or that they're not coming back fast enough, or when they did come back, they weren't making any sense to me. Every time, Tina, you were there. And on top of it, you were there for the kids, too. Full-time mom for both CJ and Sarah all the time. I really am a very lucky man to be married to you.
You're really a very sweet man.
Want to hear another secret? I'm sending you away.
What?
Look, I feel bad that I spoiled your time in New York with Margaret Carroll, your friend. You know, I just came bursting in there and, well, I want to make it up to you. And I was thinking that, well, given everything that's been going on, you could probably use some time to yourself. So,
Bermuda?
Yep. See, I know I got this shaky memory and everything, but I do remember Bermuda being the kind of place that's kind of nice to go to clear your head for a while. So what you tell me, you haven't been under all this pressure lately? You don't think you could use a little time to yourself?
You are the one that is so unbelievable, Cord. You always seem to know exactly what I need. Thank you.
Mr. Manning, we've stabilized your son.
What happened to him?
I think Todd had what's known as a post-traumatic epileptic seizure, but we won't know for sure until we do a follow-up EEG and CAT scan. The important thing is he's out of danger. If you want to wait for me down in the lounge, I'll be there in a little while and try to answer all your questions. Excuse me.
Thank you for saving the boy's life. Thank you.
I'm going to post a guard on that door 24 hours a day. And if you even try to go near it again, well, I might just find myself with a pipe in my hand. Luna!
Hey, what happened?
I went into Todd's room to tell him how sorry I was about hurting him, and I leaned down to say something, and all of a sudden his eyes flew open, and he lunged up at me.
Did he hurt you?
No. There was such hatred in his eyes. Almost knocked me across the room, and all of a sudden the monitors started going haywire. Started spasming, and I thought he was going to die. I thought he was going to die right in front of me. The doctor came out and said he's going to be all right.
Sounds to me like you could use some good news.
What?
Pal Lord came forward. He told the truth about what happened that night.
What? You're kidding.
No. Check out the look in my eye. Do you think I'm kidding? No.
Oh, God.
Lady, those charges against you could be dropped before your feet touch the ground.
Can you believe it? Pal did the right thing.
Okay, kid. I believe you. It makes sense that Todd's statement would be different. He's just trying to protect his hide.
So, Nick, what are you thinking?
Same thing you are.
Why don't you make it official, huh?
As the investigating officer in this case, I recommend that all charges against Luna Moody be dropped.
You got it. And I know of a couple of other people that would like to hear as much.
I'm a step ahead of you, Hank.
Right. Oh, Nick. Here. Thanks. Well, looks like you're the man of the hour. So, what do you say you keep the ball rolling, huh? You told the truth about Todd's attack in that alley. Why not go the distance? Tell the truth about Marty's rape.
Powell, what are you doing here?
It's okay, let him go.
Hank, you never told me on the phone that Powell was here. What happened?
Max convinced him to come in and tell the truth.
Did you?
From start to finish.
Now what happened?
We dropped the charges.
What?
Against Luna. He came forth as a witness to the attack in the alley. What Powell just told us is gonna blow Todd's version clean out of the water.
All right, Luna.
Score one for the good side.
Oh, am I dreaming? Powell came out of Todd's shadow and told someone what a liar Todd really is. I mean, that's the first time Powell's broken ranks.
Looks like the united front is starting to fall apart.
Wait a minute. If he has the guts to go against Todd once, maybe he'll do it again. Maybe he'll admit that the three of them raped me.
We tried. He shut down, Marty. I'm sorry.
Come on, darling, let's get out of here, huh? Oh, excuse us.
Please.
Oh, I bet that word has never come out of your mouth.
Look, I know I put you through the legal mill before I had all the facts in on your case. I Should have waited.
Does that mean that you do have all the facts now?
Thanks to your friend Holden here. Miss Moody, I wanted to personally let you know that all the charges against you have been dropped.
Well, I appreciate you telling me personally.
Just hope I wasn't too rough on you.
Well, I made it through. Thank you. Oh.
I told you to get off. What's wrong? I thought you'd be dancing on air.
Well, I am happy, honey, but I can't stop thinking about Todd.
He's not gonna die.
We hope. We pray.
Listen, let me get you home. I got a surprise waiting for you.
What kind of surprise?
You always say that. And what do I always say? It wouldn't be a surprise if I told you. Right. Let's go.
Can't bear to hear the truth, can you?
The truth? No, this is just another con, Angela. Except this time, you're running it against me.
Kane, Tina will never accept you for who you really are. I always have and I always will.
So, I don't care, Angela. See, I don't love you anymore. I love Tina.
Why? How? She doesn't even appreciate you.
That's not true.
Kane, why is she trying to change you?
But I want to change,
Kane,
Angela.
you can't. You have tried time and time again and you failed.
Just back off, all right?
No, I won't. Because it hurts me to see you jumping through hoops trying to please a woman that you can't.
You see, Tina loves me.
As is? Or as the man that she dreams of. The one who comes home at 5 o'clock on the dot and helps out with the dishes and gets his thrill from watching videos.
Man, I forgot how cruel you could be when you were jealous, huh?
I'm just trying to understand why you would want to be with someone who can't accept you for who you really are, especially when there is someone around who adores every bad and good part of you.
And who might that be, huh?
Kane, I wouldn't want to change anything about you. I love you for every unbuttoned down part of you that Tina hates. Can't you see that that is the truth?
You don't even know what the truth is. Look, you are phony, honey. Inside and out, upside and down. Now that is the truth. Now you want to know the truth about me? Well, just hold on, honey, because I'm going to give it to you. If you were the last woman on earth, I wouldn't touch you, Angela. Just the thought of touching you makes my skin crawl.
Oh, yeah? So who is that kissing me in New York?
Look, I'm not finished yet.
Well,
all right?
I don't want to hear anymore.
Well, you should have thought of that before you tried to destroy the most important relationship of my life.
Have you really completely forgotten what we had?
No, I remember, honey. But it's over.
How can you be so cold?
Well, I guess it's just one of those things about me that you wouldn't change, honey. Do you still want me?
I will love you forever. You know that.
Look, Angela, you can plot, you can scheme all you want, all right? But any plan you come up with to bring us back together, it's not going to work, okay? So just stop thinking about it.
You used to love me.
Honey, that was ancient history. You know, I got a new life now, okay? It's a good life. And you will never, ever be a part of that life again. These pictures, that's all that's left of us, honey. And that's as much of me as you will ever have.
Can't you just give me one little hint?
Okay. It's not going to happen until I take my hand off your face.
You're a great big help, buddy.
She's surprised?
She looks like she's gonna start crying.
That means she's happy.
I'm so happy. Come here. Oh my God, look at you. I'm just one of the luckiest girls on this great green planet, let me tell you what. There's room in here for you, honey.
I'll get mine later.
I got my health, I got my freedom, and I got 3 of the greatest guys in the whole wide world that love me. What else could a girl ask for?
You want an answer to that?
I feel like a little optimism from your local DA.
Look, Marty, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but Powell is not going to confess to raping you.
How can you be so sure?
Because now is the time he would have done it. When he was making his statement just now.
Well, what did he say when you asked him?
He didn't say anything.
Okay, that's not no.
Come on, you guys. You saw the guy, how he just took off out of here? Look, he couldn't have made it out any faster if his tail was on fire. I mean, what more of an answer do you need, huh?
No, he did look awfully scared.
I don't get it, though. He finally comes up and he admits that he knew some information about what happened in the alley. Why didn't he just take the next step and say that he had actually raped Marty?
Telling what somebody else did is one thing, but dropping the dime on yourself, that is a whole nother story.
So do you think Powell will ever admit what he did to Marty?
I wish I could say yes, sweetheart. But if he wasn't willing to speak up now while he was feeling so good about his statement to clear Luna.
Wait a minute, what about his statement? I mean, he's on record now as having seen Todd attack me. That's got to be a huge plus for the second trial, right?
Maybe. Or Paul's testimony may not be admissible.
What? You mean like Carol Swift's testimony wasn't admissible?
Exactly. The defendant's previous, or for that matter, subsequent sexual behavior, well, may not have any legal bearing on the case.
Wait a minute. Todd attacked me, not some other woman, and I'm the one who's accusing him of raping me. That they've got to let us use this.
Look, Marty, the only definite way that Powell's testimony can help you is that you press charges against Todd for assault. And then that's a totally separate issue and a separate trial.
So we're right back to where we started. We have no proof at all.
Except your word.
And we all know what that's worth to a jury. No, the only hope here is a confession.
Look, Marty, I know how much you want to nail down a guilty verdict here, but don't start worrying about strategies and legal angles. Let the professionals do what they get paid for.
The professionals didn't find the sweatband.
Yeah, you're right. And I think it's great you did what you did. But I want you guys to stop playing crime busters. You got it? Especially you, Marty. I want you to stay away from Todd, Zach, and Powell. I mean it.
I am not going back to sitting in that courtroom like a passive little wimp. This is no way.
Well, if Powell had only confessed.
He still can.
I wouldn't bet on it.
No, there has got to be some way to get through to him.
You turn on me, and I swear on my mother's grave, I'll kill you.
Used to think you were everything. Guy with all the moves, all the jokes, babes. Big hero on campus. What are you now? Come on, Todd. You always wanted to be the boss. Come on, tell me. What am I supposed to do now? Who am I supposed to go to? What should I believe?
Get out.
Mr. Manning,
I just bumped into that Manzo person. He told me you cleared Luna Moody.
Yeah, I guess I did.
You totally contradicted Todd's statement, you lying little wimp.
No, sir, I told the truth. Maybe it's time you...
I what?
Amazing. These new fundamentals. Outside, it's a crunchy graham shell.